Imagine watching somebody live streaming on TikTok, crying uncontrollably, asking for just $5 to feed their children. And then an hour later, they come back and they're clearly high, asking for more. This is the story of Lisa Richard. She's told thousands of people online that her son has terminal brain cancer just to get sympathy for donations. She's even faked her dad's death for money and did this multiple times. And even her own family has called her out on this. And till this day, viewers are still losing hundreds and hundreds of dollars because they are unaware of what is happening here. So please do me a favor and make sure you share this video with everybody to make people aware for when they do come across Lisa's TikTok account that they don't send her money to enable her extremely harmful behaviors that is destroying her and her life. Lisa has had multiple TikTok accounts over her begging career and they get banned, but she just keeps making more. Lisa is speculated to be in her 40s and heavily addicted to illegal substances. And she also has 4 children, to which, as far as I know, she eventually lost custody of. And in order to keep fueling her addiction, she would go online and do what's called e-begging. And she became notorious for this, going live, constantly asking for money. And originally she started all this over on Facebook, but then converted over to TikTok when her Facebook got banned. And her sole purpose of every account that she makes is literally to just go live and ask for money. That's what she does. This is like the modern age of somebody standing on the road asking for money. People have even made petitions saying urgent call to ban Lisa's IP address on TikTok and payment platforms. This petition got over 2,000 signatures. And to summarize this petition, they wanted to ban her IP address due to ongoing illegal behavior and severe addiction, which was being enabled through social media donations. Despite her accounts being banned, she's been evading restrictions by creating new TikTok profiles and using other payment accounts. And her health has declined drastically since she's started doing all of this with social media and also putting her children in harm's way. In a lot of her videos, she is visibly unhealthy and she can be seen trying to exploit her family for sympathy, doing all this while she is on some illegal substances. And trigger warning to any recovering addicts out there, the rest of this video might be a little triggering for you, so just please be aware of that. And what's even crazier is that TikTok pushes this type of content, ultimately increasing the harm and this vicious cycle that's happening with Lisa, especially when a lot of people that are watching her know that she's a local and are just there to bully her and mock her, which worsens her emotional state. And then she falls into a cycle of, again, trying to go out there and get illegal substances using the money she got from the viewers that don't know what's going on. And they're just there to try to help somebody that they think is in need. She would often be seen on live stream making ridiculous claims like this one where she claimed that she worked at a treatment facility for addicts, given she's an addict herself.
Miss Melanated K, I work at it's a treatment facility for addicts. I went to school to be a counselor because I have a lot of addiction in my family and I wanted to help. So pretty much I don't dispense the medication or anything like that, but I do once a month they have to see their counselor for an hour. And I have about 50 people on my caseload.
And that's just one example, but we'll get into the others throughout the video. Some of the techniques that she would use in order to get people to donate would be constantly crying, appearing distressed in order to manipulate viewers into sending her money. And she wouldn't just ask for like a whole bunch of money at once. She would ask for small amounts like $5. And she would keep doing this all throughout the day during her streams. And that $5 quickly adds up to, let's say, $50 or $100.
Like I said, I got $12. I'm not good at math. I don't even know what's left. I need 50. I need 50. That's what I need.
And when she's not asking for money, she's extremely aggressive to viewers and has a sense of entitlement.
Can answer back and can send anything for me to eat. Now I'm out here in the fucking rain. That's so great. That's so great. That's so fucking great, dude. I'm about to lose my real quick. 8:30 at night. Trying to eat all fucking day. My third live. I have Chime. L Richard with a 5 at the end. PayPal too, because you know what? Hold on a minute. You guys know it. The Lisa Boo with the 5 9s. You guys know what it is. The Chime is important because nobody ever sends to the Chime. When they do, hold on a minute. Like, do I gotta start calling out names, or what the f***'s the deal here?
Imagine getting so upset at your viewers for not sending money, or sending money but not sending enough money, and you threaten to dox them, basically calling out their full name on live.
I sent requests on Chime earlier and said, please, I want to eat something. It was like dinner time. And people just fuck around, dude. I don't get it. I really don't get it.
She's sitting here getting mad because people aren't sending her money because it's almost dinner time and she's got to eat and people are just messing around, but she could get a job. Between editing, filming, researching, and trying to live an actual life, I don't have time to meal prep, and that's why I've been using Factor. And honestly, it's been a game changer. Factor delivers fresh, not frozen, chef-crafted, dietitian-approved meals straight to my door. I'm talking gourmet meals that are ready in just 2 minutes. So I can fuel up and get back to what I love without the mess, the stress, and the sad microwave meals. I've had meal delivery before, but these taste like actual real food. I'm talking sun-dried tomato chicken with zucchini noodles, or the one I'm eating here, garlic mushroom chicken. But the best part is that you can choose from over 35 meals a week, including keto, calorie smart, vegan, and veggie, and also protein plus. There's even snacks, smoothies, and juices, which is perfect when I need something between takes or long editing sessions. It's super convenient, especially when I come back from the gym and I'm just trying to get to work and I need something quick. Because honestly, it's hard to eat whenever you're working all the time. And the cool thing is I can pause or reschedule an order at any time. Factor honestly just makes life easier. It helps me stick to a consistent nutrition plan without having to overthink it. Head on over to factor75.com and use code 50CHAZ to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first Factor box. That's code 50CHAZ at factor75.com for 50% off your first box and free shipping.
Name, hey, Sonia, can you help me? Hey, that's a fake made up name, but you know what I mean. Help me, help me. I want to fucking eat something. I don't care where I'm at. I don't care if I'm fucking on the moon. I'm hungry and homeless. I want to fucking eat something. Okay, that's it. I'm tired of this, dude. All of it. All of it. I'm tired of the lies. I'm tired of the fucking videos. I'm tired of being stalked. I'm tired of all of it. Grow the fuck up, dude. Who cares? Stop lying and saying I'm not homeless. If I'm not homeless, then give me a fucking home and I won't be homeless, okay? I'm tired of it. I'm gonna go look on the Chime. If these motherfuckers didn't help, dude, again, I swear to God, dude,
I can understand people going to a restaurant where they give you food and there's an experience where they're just mean to you the whole time. I understand that. People pay for that kind of stuff. Maybe that's kind of what people are doing here in this certain live stream. They are enjoying the abuse. And this happens more often than not. She left a voicemail to somebody because they wouldn't give her money. And this voicemail is so vile that I can't even show it here on YouTube. She basically goes into detail about someone's daughter and how she wishes they were gone, and says a bunch of other descriptors in there as well. It's pretty disgusting. In her live stream, she would allow trolls to just roam free. And by doing this, it boosts the engagement on her live streams. I don't know if she does this knowingly or not, but it works out for her because she gets more engagement on her content, which boosts her live stream, which brings in new people. And new people is what she wants, because it's the new people that are going to be the ones that give her money, because they don't know that this is just all a big scam. And in order to create a sense of urgency for people to send money quickly, she would often create these fake emergencies. That way people felt like they had to hurry up and send money to help her.
Anybody, please, 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 please help. Like I said, it's in the thing below. The next bus is at 6:42 is next bus. So I got about 20 minutes to get enough for me and Jace to get on the bus. We have to catch a bus. We have to catch 2 buses there and 2 buses back. So can anybody please, like I said, the Cash App does work. It's Lisa and JC, not Lisa loves JC. I'm sorry. It's Lisa and JC. How much? Miss Tina, the happy housewife? I need $10. If somebody would send me $10, I would send them 20 back tomorrow. But people are just being really mean. Yes, Miss Lily, I will get survivor's benefits, but I don't get the check until tomorrow. So, yeah. Tony, if you're being serious, 20 would be wonderful, because then I could make sure I have enough for the bus there and back, and maybe even stop downtown at like McDonald's and get Jace some breakfast or something. but I don't know if you're just messing with me or not, but if you're not, that would be wonderful, and I would pay you back the 40 tomorrow.
And in one live stream, she would constantly be asking for $5 so she can get a pack of cigarettes, while at the same time crying about people in chat being mean to her. This way, it would make the audience, people that are just joining, feel some empathy towards her and be like, all right, these people are being really mean. This isn't cool. Let me help her out a little bit.
If anybody can help so I can go get some smokes. I don't know what that means. I don't know. They're just making fun of me like they always do. Yes, Justin. I need $8 or $9 for a pack of smokes. That's it. That's all. That's all I'm asking for. I've been asking. Trying to stay calm. Trying to stay calm. Thank you for the $1. Thank you for the $1. Thank you. Thank you for the $1. I need 7 more. 7 more. Please. Please. I don't know what this is or why they're picking on me. I didn't do anything. Why are they doing this? And none of my friends are like stepping in. If anybody can help with $8, $8, please. $8, please. No, please.
And if it wasn't for emergencies or cigarettes, it would be for school supplies.
He just needs school stuff. Pens, pencils, art supplies. I just showed a list of things that they put in the box that I have to buy myself.
Anytime Lisa is confronted about lying, she often performs these emotional breakdowns.
FAMXOX. Anybody. I just want to go out for my birthday. That's it. That's it. They were just calling to see if I was going to be able to go. And I was like, yeah, everything's all good. Thank you, SG, for the $3. I am now 22 short. 22. Anything helps. From $1 to $5 to $10, anything. It's my birthday, please. I just want to get out of this freaking house and quit staring at the damn wall all day. This is the best time, the best excuse. I went to IOP for 2 days now. I think I've been doing really well. Yeah, I mean, what do you got? Look at this. Like, I'm getting trolled. Can you guys please? It's Rich, like my last name. Rich Fam XOX. Running out of time because they'll leave without me if I don't have enough. And I don't have enough. I don't have anywhere near enough. Like not even close. Yeah.
Well, this is clearly a lie. And plus, what kind of friends would just straight up leave you because you didn't have enough money to go hang out with them on your birthday? I don't think those are friends that you should be having.
No, that's not what it's for. I was just in IOP. Oh, God. Know everything. I'm not trying to be a crybaby. It's my birthday. If anybody can help by sending anything to Rich Fam XOX.
And a lot of the time, anytime a viewer was to question her story, she would block them.
$4 on the fucking PayPal. I didn't even get to $10. You. All of you. For real, dude. For real. You ain't watching anymore. Watch 30 minutes. You won't be watching any more 30 minutes. Bye. Bye. They're all going to the next fucking live. Think I'm playing, dude. Think I'm fucking playing. You think I'm playing until you get into that next fucking live. I ain't unblocking anybody. Nobody. Not a fucking single one. Not a one. Now, who else wants to motherfucking play? 5 motherfucking seconds. Lisa Boo 12. PayPal. Friends and family. All right, let's go. I'm gonna block all yins too. That's great. That's fucking great. So glad.
And it wasn't just people that were criticizing her stories. She would also block people that apparently were donating to her as well.
414 Venmo. I need $20 to get something to eat. If you help, if they do send anything, give me their name, hurry up so I can block them.
One person would leave a comment below this video saying, for the people wondering why she would block someone who just sent her money to help her, it's because she blocks them so they can't go back on the comments and say, hey, I just sent you $20. She doesn't want anyone else to know that she's receiving money from people and just keeps going and begging, trying to get as much money as she can. She'll go on and ask for $20 and end up getting probably $200 by the time she's done. In one clip from her stream, she thinks she gets disconnected from the live, where before she was crying, and then as soon as she thinks she gets disconnected, she stops crying immediately, revealing that it's just all an act. And you know, we kind of knew that.
The trolls are calling my phone, trying to mess up the live. Turn it down. Please. CA. I'm in controls, bro. What happened? Hold on, I got thrown out. Just give me a second, I'm gonna get right back on because it pulled me. It pulled me because. Hold on. Turn that volume. It's a.
Comments below this video would read, wow, listen to all the cash apps. She is making fools out of everyone. She says she gets no money, fake crying. This is bizarre. There's no trolls. You're messed up in the head if you think anyone is to blame but yourself. How can she not be embarrassed? Lisa lived in a low-income housing unit. Well, it turns out that she was taken to court by her landlord for not paying rent for over 2 years. According to the court record, she was supposed to be paying $226 a month, and by the time she was taken to court, she owed $5,792.75. Combine that with court fees, and she was paying $6,169.97.
I swear to God, my apartment complex, which is in the projects, hasn't bothered me for 2 years. 2 years. I paid all my bills. All of a sudden they call me, and it isn't even like make an appointment, you know. They're like, you need to get over here right now. She says that I have until May, I think it was like May 12th, to pay almost $4,000. Now she did give me paper that can help me, you know, for that back rent. But on top of that, I have to pay $285 a month to stay here. And if I don't pay that, then I get evicted.
And like with every story like this, of course, she doesn't take accountability for anything and blames it all on them because they didn't let her know.
Why do I owe so much in back rent? Okay. When I first moved in, okay, guys, my rent was $24 a month. $24. All right? Then when Jace got his survivor's benefits, they kept changing it and changing it and changing it. They never let me know when they changed it, okay? Even on the paper, I could show you it right now. It says, we've had no management in the last 2 years. You know, so I fell so far behind because I didn't know what I was supposed to pay. I didn't know. You call BS. You can call BS all you want. It's the truth. I'm not asking you to pay it. I'm just telling you what's going on.
And of course, she would use this as an opportunity to try to make more money online by begging people for money because, well, she's being evicted. You know, poor me.
Friends and family, please. Screenshots, Cash App, PayPal, Chime, all pinned. Screenshots. I don't have a roof in 4 hours. So
eventually she was evicted and she moved in with her father. They posted this on Reddit saying, this is where Lisa currently lives with Ronald and Kim, along with RJ. I see 3 cars in the driveway. She would do these live streams from her dad's house, but she would try to act like she was homeless so that way people would donate to her. And here you'll notice the act of her crying intensified.
Oh, it went. Stacey Jones 145, please. Please don't listen to these people in the chat. They don't know what they're talking about. If you guys can look at me and think that I'm home, I'm not. I don't even have a home. I just got evicted. You guys understand that? Do you guys? 1, 4, 5. Oh.
Eventually, one of Lisa's neighbors confronts her about what she's doing and calls her out on live stream because Lisa's in a neighborhood that doesn't have a whole lot of room. The yards are small and all the houses are close together. So she's out here in her neighborhood just crying up a storm live on TikTok and everybody can hear it.
Hey, Jones.
Lisa,
Yeah.
stop the fucking shit. You're now on live. We all know where you're at.
Okay.
So for all your followers, she's at her dad's. She just wants her fucking crack money. You go ahead, come at me and I'll stab you and you'll go to jail.
Get the fuck away from me, bitch. You don't even know what you're talking about. Not even allowed to fucking stay here, this dumb fucking stupid. Not even allowed to fucking stay here, this dumb fucking stupid pig. Get the fuck away from me, bitch.
Why don't you come knock on your dad's door?
Where is it?
Your dad lives right there.
Dude, she's gonna get me kicked out. And I don't even live here. She's gonna get my daughter kicked out. Somebody please, somebody please, somebody please. Hey, bitch! Where's this at? I'm allowed to sit outside. My parents outside anytime I want. And you don't have nothing to say, you don't. Dad, I'm sitting out here smoking. She comes up screaming.
No, you're on TikTok. Crap.
No, I'm not. No, Dad, you can take her inside.
I just got 2 phone calls, bitch.
I'm a bitch now. I'm a bitch now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, I can't believe that I can't even fucking smoke a cigarette.
If anybody's seen that episode of Black Mirror called Common People, the episode where she gets a brain tumor and then he is trying to pay for some subscription fee that she needs in order to stay alive because they put her brain on some servers and you have to pay a fee. I digress, but they can't afford the money to be able to do this, and the wife will pass away if they can't afford to keep her on this subscription fee. And so what the husband does is he starts live streaming himself hurting himself and doing humiliating acts in order to get money. And I get that vibe a lot when I watch Lisa, and it's kind of this weird dystopian feeling that live streaming kind of has created. We get a peek into people's lives that should not have live streaming, and they're doing desperate things in order to get money, dehumanizing themselves in front of thousands and thousands of people. And it makes this situation overall just a very sad situation, especially when you see that these people are normal people. They just got addicted to something and now that's all their brain can think about. And some people can get off of it and others can't. And it's a sad reality. And then, like I said at the beginning, you have people coming in here thinking they're helping somebody. They're helping her because she's homeless and crying or whatever by sending her money, but she's just taking this money out to go get more of the illegal substance that's got her in this position in the first place. But yeah, I'm curious what you think. Does it give you that same feeling too, or am I alone in this, or what? That was just a little slight tangent I had while making this video, so let's continue with this story. And that same neighbor would go on to make TikToks calling out Lisa, saying that she couldn't even enjoy her own front yard because of Lisa streaming outside all the time, and really hit her breaking point whenever she saw that Lisa was being enabled by everybody around her.
Just questioning what just happened in my last live video. Look up Lisa Richards. Just look it up. Do yourself a favor and just look up Lisa Richards. So her dad lives at the bottom of my street, and I'm tired of this scamming ass bitch coming on TikTok and begging for money. She's literally sitting there saying she's lost. That's why I walked right up on her. Hey, Lisa, game's over. We know the truth. You're just getting crack money. Listen, if I wasn't afraid of her bed bugs and her roaches and God knows what disease she has, I would have come up on me because I'm knocking you to down. I wish I would have caught it on camera because when she tried to stand up, she damn near fell the over. And then I yelled at her dad to come get his fucking daughter. Listen, I've lived down here my whole life and it's quiet. I am not dealing with this scamming, begging bitch. So Lisa Richards, your game's fucking over. Because I will expose you every single fucking time you get on live in my fucking neighborhood.
And unfortunately, there was times when Lisa also went on live extremely high and her eyes would be rolling in the back of her head, eyes dilated. It did not look good.
Friends and family only, please. Bliss AF with 3 S's. 3. BLISSSAF. Friends and family, when you send, please, so I can. Family, when you send, please, if you can help.
Lisa's sister would go on to make a video showing Lisa's addiction and her passed out from using illegal substances and showing people that this is what they were supporting and enabling.
This is what you guys are supporting. Do you see this? Do you see the way that she is absolutely passed out? When I walked up those steps, I honestly thought that she was no longer with us. I tried to wake her several times and all I got was a bunch of mumbling, and she couldn't even like wake up and actually acknowledge that I was there. So this right here is what you guys are supporting when you are sending her money or making excuses for her.
So if you didn't believe before that she was using this money for that stuff, then now you have irrefutable evidence. One person would leave a comment on one of her live streamed videos that was uploaded saying, I did an experiment and sent her a food delivery of just basic cheap food. I have the receipt of it and the screenshot of the driver that delivered it. It was for Lisa at her door to confirm. The food should have lasted a week. I asked her if she got the food delivery. I was muted. This is definitely about getting drug money. During a live stream with a group of people, and one of them seemed to be Lisa's friend, Lisa admits to having a H addiction after losing custody of Abby.
So they took Abby from me. Abby was like 2 at the time, all right? And when they took her, I started sniffing H, and it made all that pain go away of them taking her, you know?
I know. I get it.
And I was pregnant with Nicole, so I had about a 2-month run on H. They put me right on methadone, and I on that ever since.
And according to a Reddit post, a Reddit user alleges that Lisa's sister said she got pregnant for the only purpose of staying on methadone. Lisa has a black soul. She is never going to rehab because she likes to get high far too much. Ronnie and Lisa got pregnant with her sons for the sole purpose of staying on methadone. Imagine being her sons knowing she only wanted them so she could continue to get high off methadone. And if that is true, that really lets you know the lengths she's willing to go to in order to just get high. Lisa is no stranger to the police because the viewers have called the police multiple times just to check up on her. That's how serious things get sometimes.
Hello. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Okay. Because you had a friend called and said they were concerned about you.
It's not a friend. It's an idiot from the internet.
Okay. But they want us to come up and do a check well-being, make sure you were okay. So
I'm sorry that I'm getting upset. It's just, you guys come out all the time, and I know it's not your fault, but I'm here like doing nothing.
But you have to understand, sometimes when people see stuff, even on the internet, you know, they might perceive that someone's going to harm themselves. They want to do the right thing and have a check done on a person.
But they're doing it to mess with me.
Well, then either one, you just gotta.
I'm fine.
Well, as long as you're fine, that's all count. But you know, just sometimes maybe watch what you're posting.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, don't worry about it. You're fine. You're okay. We're glad for that. And it doesn't bother us to take 5 minutes out of our day to drive up and check on you.
Thank you so much. Bye.
She's also overdosed on stream, requiring the police and ambulance to show up because she was on stream foaming out the mouth. And I'm not going to show that video here because, well, I think me describing it is enough. But one of the police officers can be heard saying, I've never seen this many roaches and bugs in my life. And they also had to put in a request for animal control because she has 1 cat and 1 dog. And we'll talk about what happened with that at the end of the video. Despite Lisa's family trying to help her get clean, she refuses any treatment. Lisa's sister Jess attempted to get Lisa into rehab last year around August, but she wouldn't go. And Lisa wasn't looking too bad in this video. She looked like she had been clean and looked like she was starting to become a little healthier again.
I wanted to say thank you everybody for the well wishes and the prayers. I am okay. I actually feel better than I have in a long time. Like I said, I'm not asking for any money.
Eventually, Jess gave up helping Lisa because, as some of you may know, it can be very difficult and taxing helping somebody with an addiction, especially if they don't want the help.
I was off this app for over a week, and I came back on yesterday, and wow, did I learn a lot about myself and the things I was saying and doing and how I felt about a lot of things that I never said or did. I am sorry if you guys believe her, but I don't know how this stunt, yet again, looks bad on me. I didn't ask for anything. I didn't know she was on here asking for shit. Because again, I wasn't on here. But again, I'm the bad guy. Riddle me this. Why would I post an update when the last time I posted an update, you jumped down my throat and up my ass at the same time? You didn't believe a word I had to say and talked shit the whole time. Like, hello? The original plan for rehab has changed so many times. She was originally supposed to go Monday, that following Monday after we got out of the 302 hold. That moved to the following Wednesday, which was just Wednesday of this week. That changed to Friday, and then today, and then yesterday I found out that today wasn't a thing. If I was taking her today, I would have had to pick her up at like 3:30, 3:45 in the morning, and that wasn't a thing. That didn't happen. I don't know why she's saying she's going today 11, or how she's going, or the last I heard, she said she was going Monday, and she was going to be taking a Greyhound because I can't take her. But that's as much as I know. So I don't know what she's doing today, but I can tell you what I'm doing today, or what I'm not doing today. And I'm not driving her anywhere, not taking her anything. And I'm certainly not going to apologize for something that I didn't do. So this commenter here who says that I need to apologize because Lisa never had any plans to go Friday. We did have plans to go today. What happened to those plans exactly? I don't know. And I don't think any of us will ever know. I don't know if it was just another one of her little Delulu situations, not sure. And that I'm sorry that she was using my name to send money. I don't know why anybody would believe that. I have been screaming on this app for years not to send her money. People have asked me if they could send me money directly, and I have said no. So why would you send money to her? If you were dumb enough to send her money for whatever reason, that's your own stupid fault. I have been saying over and over and over and over and over and over, do not send her money.
But Lisa would continue to claim that she needs money for rehab, even though she's never attending. She would keep promising to go to rehab, but never does.
You know, are you going tonight, honestly, or?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
10 minutes, honey. 10 minutes. 10:30, I will go. I can. I can. I just didn't want to, honestly. I don't even want to do it now, but I have to. You won't see me tomorrow.
One thing that Lisa seems to be particularly proud of is being a good manipulator, saying that she avoided serious prison time because she was so good at it.
And yeah, you know, I'm a good manipulator. I use my charm and what I've learned to manipulate. Okay, it's illegal. I honestly, I don't care. I've done worse shit. I pretended like I was a doctor, went into a hospital, okay, got Xanax, had the DEA on my ass, and was supposed to go to prison for 15 to 20 years. I got 2 years probation, was off in 1 year. Now you tell me that ain't some good manipulation.
She would also exploit her children to gain sympathy. In one case, she falsely claimed that her son had brain cancer.
My own problems? How have I created my own problems when my son has cancer? What in the heck are you guys even saying now? You guys are just being mean. What did I do to deserve my son dying of stage 3 brain cancer? Anybody? What have I done?
And of course would constantly say that her children needed food and that she needed money to help get them food so they could eat.
Someone needs to call DCF. Why? Because I'm asking for food for my son when I said we already have food. He just wants Burger King and a toy and I don't get paid yet. Get a life, seriously. Unbelievable. People sit on the internet all day and have nothing better to do. You guys couldn't last a day in my shoes taking care of a sick kid like this. Not one day. My feelings are hurt that this is what humankind has come to. That a mother struggling with her children is less important than somebody that gets on the internet, ignores their kid, puts makeup on all day, and flashes their boobies all in the camera, and then throw thousands of dollars at her. And all I wanted to do before I went to sleep, because my son's asleep, was get money so that when he woke up we could order DoorDash or Uber Eats or something, a pizza, anything. And all I've gotten was bashed and told a liar. And when I show proof of one thing, I get, I show proof, and then that's not good enough. And then I show something else, and that's not good enough. I get I'm getting nothing out of nothing.
And then one time she said that her daughter was murdered, and it turns out that this daughter that she was talking about never even existed.
And my daughter, she got murdered in Baltimore. She was in Baltimore. She shouldn't have been there. And she got murdered. They found her in an abandoned house, and the person that did it still has never been caught. So it'll be 2 years this summer. It'll be 2 years this June 25th. So
on another occasion, she fabricated a medical emergency saying her father was having surgery and that she needed money for a cab to visit him.
In operation right now, and I am missing it. Can you please? I'm going to do what I have to do right now in about 5 minutes. I'm going to do it. I know I got to do what I have to do. I'm tired of being disrespected and dicked around by these people behind the scenes. I'm done. And you are the reason I didn't make the clinic yesterday. You are the reason. By holding my money hostage. Right there, you should help me get down to see my dad. But no, you're too good, so I'm going to show you. It's all good, yo. Don't say you didn't want to see me. He's in surgery. So, if anybody can help, I'll tell you who in about 2 minutes. I need help. It has nothing to do with that. I don't even want her money. I want you to know what fake people are on this app are doing behind the scenes, but putting on a front like they're all perfect. They're leaving me without my dad. No, I'll take a breath, ma'am, and I'm not being rude to you. When I get the money to go see my dad, my mom needs to get down there. I've been trying for days. I asked you guys last night. I said I need the money for the Uber. You guys didn't help. You're not helping. You did. Did you send me my money so I could go to the clinic? No, you didn't.
Thankfully, Lisa's sister would see this and go on to make a post saying that Lisa is lying and that their father is fine, and even show a video of their father, and he's doing great.
It's absolutely ridiculous that I have to make this video right now, but here I am. Please excuse the way that I look and sound. I am sick. I do not feel well. And yet here I am still dealing with my sister's absolute insanity. There is nothing wrong with anybody in my family. My father is not in the hospital. I will be uploading a video at the end of this that I just took with my dad. So he's obviously fine. There's nothing wrong with anybody else in my family, and there's absolutely no reason why my sister would need money today. I appreciate every single person who has reached out to me to let me know that she is back to using my dad, being in the hospital as a way to get money. But I am again here to say that my dad is absolutely fine and is actually out enjoying himself. I am going to include a video here now that proves that there's nothing wrong with the man and that she's lying, like we all know. So here's proof for yourselves.
There we go. It's December 1st. My dad, not in a hospital, obviously. He is fine.
Not in the hospital.
Not in the hospital. He's fine. My sister does not need money. Thank you.
I don't know about you guys, but that's the craziest hospital that I've ever seen or I've ever been in.
But she didn't let that stop her, because she went as far as sending emails to people begging for money because her dad had died 4 times in 2 years, apparently. She would allegedly send this email saying, "Can you please help me, Miss Annabelle, please? I have nobody else I can trust, nobody I can't tell anybody else. I can't trust anybody. Oh my God, it's Lisa. I need tire help, please, ASAP, please. My dad had passed away last night. I think I'm in shock like 3 hours ago. I'm so upset. How do you have a stroke and die in the hospital? Shouldn't that be the safest place? I need to get to the clinic. I don't know what to do. I can't tell anyone. I don't want them calling and messing, harassing, etc. the hospital or anything. How much more can I take? Please, I need 38 for an Uber total. Anything you can do to help on Chime, honey, ONG. What does that mean again? There was also a fake obituary created for her father's fake of death, and it's unclear if Lisa did this or if somebody else did this, but I mean, I wouldn't put it past Lisa. After this, Lisa's dad will get the name Thaddy, and here's this TikToker to explain it.
During that time, she stated that her father passed away. Well, her dad, in fact, did not pass away. Matter of fact, he was in the car at the time. And that's how the whole name Thaddy came up. She said she was in an Uber. Everyone's like, "That's your dad." She's like, "No." She slipped up and said, "Dad." And she's like, "No, his name is Thaddy. I'm just calling him Thad. That's why you guys think that. It's not Dad, it's Thad." Now everyone calls him Thaddy.
Lisa had a friend named Kim, and Lisa sent Kim one of these emails. Now, she sent this email, that email that I read earlier, she sent that to a lot of people, but Kim was one of them. And she tricked Kim into believing that her dad died. And for over 6 days, Kim was giving her money, trying to help her, support her, be a good friend. Eventually, Kim finds out that Lisa was lying and posts a 2-hour-long video on YouTube of a phone call that they had exposing Lisa. Basically exposing the truth that Lisa lied about everything and her dad never died.
No, her dad did not die. He's alive. Her dad is alive. And she lied to me about it for 6 days. He realized that our friendship was like declining and that it was distant. So her excuse for telling me that her dad died was because that we really weren't friends anymore and that she was desperate and wanted to be my friend and blah, blah, blah.
Kim would also release a text message from Lisa explaining why she lied about the whole thing. And to summarize this, she basically said that she was being treated poorly and feeling like a loser, and that if she did lie, it would have been out of desperation and not malice, because no one was helping her. So she decided to lie about this because she needed help getting food and cigarettes, which is what she always goes back to saying, and basically says that desperation can cause people to do extreme things, even though they know that they will get caught. Now let's talk about the family dynamics, specifically Lisa's relationship with her father. There's not a lot on this, but from what I've found, there is a clip and a little bit more, but we'll get to that. There is a clip of her father. You can hear her father in the background telling Lisa to get off Facebook.
We gotta have this under some kind of control, you know what I mean?
You got fucking balls.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
You're begging for money.
They are. That they offered. I was just saying.
You can get off of Facebook now.
And people have also called out her parents for enabling her, with one person on Reddit saying, "Of course they're in on it. Would you allow your 39-year-old, never employed, lost all their children, evicted, heavily addicted son or daughter live with you who never showers or bathes to live with you? Me either." Obviously, according to the addict, they're probably lower middle class in a town that is expensive to live in. Rent's probably high, food is expensive, and another mouth to feed. All of that would be a big factor, but the jewel in the crown for me, I couldn't allow my adult child scam scamming innocent people, lying about a fake daughter dying, walking in the neighborhood screaming into a phone for money. I'm sure easy, fast money is a factor, but I just can't knowingly take money I know was given for a lie. This person would say stepdad, daddy can't buy broth, but can go to the bar to drink. Truly is benefiting from Lisa's scamming money online. A father would kick their daughter out or at a minimum take their phone, but not Thaddy. He's not a father, he's a partner in crime at this point. Another person would post to say the entire Richard family are okay with Lisa scamming as long as they get some of it. Thaddy asking for $30 now according to Lisa for Thanksgiving dinner. The sister Ronnie used Lisa's debit card, which was from scammed money. They deserve what's coming their way. They're poor, uneducated junkies. And this person would leave a comment basically saying that at first that they found it shameful, but then when they seen how much money she was getting from all this, they decided to just go with it. Now let's talk about Lisa's relationship with her sisters, which could have been a good relationship. They seemed like normal people until Lisa just wears them down from her addiction, constantly being on live and telling all these lies. On one specific live stream, you can hear one of Lisa's sisters calling her out for scamming people.
Understand why you don't just, I don't know, be normal. I don't know. All I'm telling you is, I just heard you say to Abby to get Nikki in that live, that girl's finally sleeping. You leave her alone, or the next time we will not be having this conversation over the phone. Do you understand me?
I wanted her to see what they were saying so that I didn't get blamed.
But you are to blame.
Of course, I know.
This wouldn't be public knowledge if you weren't scamming people out of money literally 19 times a day. You need an Uber.
Okay, I don't want to talk to you while Jesse's behind you screaming stuff. So call me when she isn't around.
I don't be a junkie on the internet either, but here we are. Okay.
Don't go there. We're not going there, girl.
I'll come to your house right now.
And it seems that Lisa's sisters were adamant about trying to get Lisa off of these live streaming platforms and actively warning people of what she was doing. With Lisa's sister Ronnie confronting Lisa in person and on live, telling people what she was doing.
I'm honest to God so sick of this. And I'm honest to God. You're on live crying for what?
Because I'm trying to get a couple $.
Right.
I have no smokes. I have no nothing.
Okay, and you know what? I am so get a job. Honest to God, you're not.
I'm doing this on live.
Well, you do everything else on live, baby girl. I'm live right now. You want to do everything on TikTok, sweetheart? Here we are.
Here we go with this.
Here we are.
My phone's gonna die. I didn't fucking...
Here we are, Lisa. You want to do everything on TikTok? Here we are.
Do on TikTok.
What you do is ruin all of our lives on TikTok while you get high. That's what you do. And I'm tired of it. It's now coming real life for me, and you don't care. All you care about is the next rock, and I'm done.
I don't have any smokes or anything. That's not what it was about.
How is that any of our problem? Go to rehab, Lisa.
Did I put you on live?
I'm done.
Okay.
I don't care.
And then Lisa's sister Jess would make a video trying to warn people about Lisa's scams as well.
For over a year, I have been on this app begging people not to send my sister money, and a lot of you have been great, and you've been very helpful, and it's been an interesting ride. But there are some people, as we know, that are just malicious and they're just doing whatever for views, and I don't even know at this point, and I'm just really not interested in being a part of it anymore. Now, I'm not specifically talking about people that stream her. I'm not talking about people that hold lives about her. It's overwhelming. It's a lot. And I think a lot of people can see that.
On one occasion, Lisa even attempted to use her niece's birthday to get donations.
It's just a 1-year-old birthday party. Just one. She's just one. But I really wanted to go, and I was so happy I got invited. I even made a video and everything. I was so happy. All right. I need $10 more. $10 more. And then I don't get a gift or anything or food, but it's okay. I just want to go. I don't want her to think I'm running the streets. You know what I mean? I don't want her to think that, like, I'm running the streets and don't care about going, because I'm not. I'm sitting here trying. I'm really trying.
Moving on to her relationship with her children, Lisa lost custody of her son Jace due to neglect and addiction.
She just doesn't even care about all this cat shit.
We have to clean up.
She doesn't care about this at all?
I think she does, but she doesn't clean it.
There's like bugs everywhere.
I know.
Where's Lisa?
She's sleeping. I asked her, she said, yeah, only in the living room. So you should probably...
Bro, this is disgusting.
I know.
She just doesn't even care about all this cat shit.
We have to clean up.
She doesn't care about this at all?
I think she does, but she doesn't clean it.
There's like bugs everywhere.
I know.
Where's Lisa?
She's sleeping. I asked her, she said, yeah, only in the living room. So you should probably...
Bro, this is disgusting.
I know.
And you could tell that Jace did not respect her at all, probably resented her for everything that she's done. In one live stream, you could hear Jace come into the room, cussing at her, telling her to shut the F up.
XOX, Lisa, JACE, XOX. That's one I had to make. Hey.
What you doing?
Nothing.
What you doing? What you doing, Crocky?
Jace.
What you doing? What you doing? Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to get...
Of course you're on live, because you can't get the f*** for once in your piece of shit life.
Jace. Go to the bathroom and lay down. I can't do this right now.
Shut the fuck up.
Who tells their son to go to the bathroom and lay down? That's such a weird thing to say. Why would you go to the bathroom to lay down? Like, what?
Bitch really can just get off.
All because I can't. Just don't. Something's going
I
on.
don't care what's going the on. Huh, Lisa? I don't care what the hell's going on. Get off.
All right. I'm trying to figure
right now.
I'm trying to figure something out.
No, I don't give a hell.
For the freaking morning, just leave me be.
I don't care.
All right.
So get the hell off.
I am.
Get off.
Go.
No.
It's not funny, bro.
Dabby, get off for once in your life.
I'm going to. I'm trying to figure out money for smoke, so I have to figure it out in the morning. I'm worried. Like, why do you always have to slam me, bro? Like, I want to go to sleep myself. Like, go, please.
Then you get off that and go to hell.
I am. Go.
Like, you're going to mom Sarah for a goddamn day will kill you.
It's sad how she's talking to her son. It's sad how the son is having to be the adult here. This whole situation, no child should ever have to go through. I hate it. And just another reason to make sure you share this video and make sure everybody is aware of Lisa, so that way no one is enabling her to be able to keep doing what she's doing. On one occasion, Lisa wanted to prove that her living room was clean from all that dog poop, but Jace blocked her from entering the living room because he said Abby is sleeping. And in this case, he's being more logical and more like an adult than Lisa is. Again, which no child should have to be the adult in these situations, but there's situations out there that are like this.
I'm not going to show them. Move.
Oh, they're sleeping.
Move.
They're sleeping. They're sleeping.
I just want to...
They're sleeping.
I'm going to tell Pat move now. They're waiting. They're waiting.
But they're sleeping. They're waiting. But they're sleeping.
Move. I'm not taking you with me with Pap if you don't move.
Okay. But they're sleeping. Would you like if somebody took a video of you while you were sleeping?
I'm not going to show Abby sleeping. I want to show them where Doug supposedly said that we fucking had... Okay, here we go, guys.
There. It's live. This is what they're doing in real life.
Because I wanted to show the people that that's not what the room looks like.
Okay, but
There's not even a rug. The rug got ripped up in that room 2 months ago. So that video is old. He made it like he took it 2 hours before he posted it, and nobody really knows any better because they've never been in our house. So all I wanted to show was, hey guys, look, the house ain't perfect. I have a 21-year-old that lives here, an 11-year-old that lives here. The house ain't perfect, but it's not like that. That's all I was trying to do, Jace. Calm down.
And unfortunately, kids would see Jace in these videos and Jace would get bullied at school, to which Jace had to be homeschooled, which is probably the exact opposite of what he needs. He needs to be away from his mother as much as he can, I would think. Why would you want to be near somebody that's as toxic as she is? And on top of that, he probably isn't gaining any more friends now because he's homeschooled. Just a overall really bad environment to be growing up in.
My son's scared to death to stay here. He can't play outside. He can't go to school. Why no school? Because none of them know how to act. My son was playing basketball and he got punched in the face. He does go to school. He goes to online school. Yes, I can pay for Wi-Fi. I have to. He has to go to school.
As of now, Lisa does not have custody of her children. Thank God. I'm glad they got out of there, and I hope they somehow can learn to process everything that has happened in a healthy way. And Lisa blames some video that was posted like a year ago, possibly one of the videos that shows that she was using inappropriate substances.
I've nodded off whatever about a year and a half ago now, okay? I got cleared 5 times by CPS because of that video and things, okay? 5 times. She came about 3 weeks ago with that same video and said somebody sent it to her supervisor and her supervisor's concerned. And I said, that video is a year and a half old. I've already been cleared multiple times. And she said, well, you know, whatever, you know. So that's what started it all. And from that time on, nothing I did was right. And I ended up losing.
And her relationship with Jace seems to be understandably becoming more detached. He probably resents her a lot and is angry for everything that she's done. And I really hate that for him. And I really hope he's getting the love he deserves in some area in his life. Lisa is live streaming and calls Jace on live stream. And you can just hear in his voice that he does not want to talk to her.
I wanted to call and check on him. Hey, Cole Jr. Where's Jace?
What? He's cool.
I know, but I wanted to talk to him.
He's good though.
It's gonna be crazy because everything's gonna come out in the open.
Hello?
Yeah, he's good.
I know, but I wanted to talk to him. He blocked me. Somebody had him block me.
Yeah, he blocked you? That's crazy.
Can I please?
Because he doesn't want to see you.
Why? Why?
Because you messed up his life.
Can you ask him if he'll talk to me?
Jason, you want to talk to Mom? You want to talk to Mom?
What she needs?
Hello? Hey, baby, how are you? How are you?
I'm good. What's up?
Did you block me on Facebook Messenger?
No.
Okay, I can't get through to you on there. I can't get through to you on there.
I don't know.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Will you call me later around dinner time?
What do you mean, did I block you? Like, what?
I went to call you.
I haven't used Facebook Messenger since Abby texted me. Which was yesterday. So you should not be blocked.
Well, there's no call button.
If someone, grabbed my phone and blocked you, then you're not blocked.
There's no call button to call you.
Then maybe you blocked me or something. I don't know. I'll check.
All right. Will you call me around dinner time?
Sure.
All right. I love you, baby.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
And notice how he doesn't even tell her that he loves her at the end of the call there. That speaks volumes. Now, Lisa also had a daughter named Abby, and she was pregnant. I think might still be pregnant. I'm not sure on that, but they would frequently fight on live streams.
Hey guys, I'm sorry. This lady, that Scam Slam or whatever her name is, she's calling my phone private over and over and over and over and over, and she fucking is kicking me out of live. Whoever is doing it is kicking me out. So I don't have, look, private again, private number. And when I try to do that so you guys don't have to hear all of it, it's kicking me out. So that's what's happening. So you guys know, like, I'm not leaving. Like, it's kicking me sometimes. It's Abby. Pay no mind. She has a sore throat.
Who is calling you?
I don't know. It's private.
So why are you assuming it's somebody?
Because who else sits on their ass all day and obsesses over every little thing I do?
Bro, you're on the internet all the time.
Shut the f*** up with your fucking voice, God. Ugh. Her voice. She like lost her voice or she's not feeling good or something. And she won't stop yelling. Yeah, she won't stop yelling.
That video goes on, but instead of taking care of her daughter, she's criticizing her for having a funny voice because she's sick. And during one live stream, Lisa can be seen breaking down her daughter's door.
What? Why did you just kick down my door?
Abby! Abigail! Here, look. You can see it. Look. Since everybody, look. Your daughter said it's paid. Look. Where did the other one go? Abby exposed you. Did you say anything, Abby?
No, please get out of my face!
Because I'm tired of people making up lies about my kids.
Again, another terrible situation, and anybody that's been in those type of situations with toxic parents probably can resonate with how bad that is, especially when your parents are supposed to be a safe place and instead you're constantly feeling worried that they're going to do something. In another clip, Lisa can be seen waking up Abby for a $1 donation.
I mean, stuff gets hard, you guys. That's not true.
And try to like deconstruct the area and find if like Kayla and Charles or even like if their bodies.
No, get the f out! I'm sleeping.
If he knows
I'm sleeping.
I know.
If they could search the house.
Medicaid won't pay for Uber right away, ma'am.
I'm sleeping. Get the
I understand.
Out. Get the fuck out.
Abby.
Get the fuck out. You're not understanding fucking simple fucking English. Get the fuck out.
Okay, I'm doing that right now, Dia. Thank you.
I'm sleeping.
Abby.
Get the fuck out.
Abby. Because it's mine. She said she sent $1. You have to accept, though.
And to top it all off, whenever Lisa was away doing you know what, it was Abby that had to take care of Jace.
He don't have nobody but you. Where am I? Who took him trick-or-treating? Who made sure he had his Halloween costume? I know that you offered to get him one and he didn't want one.
Don't go there.
But when it came down to it and it was the time and he decided he wanted one last minute, I made sure he had one. So I do just as much for Jace. No, Jace doesn't have a lot of people in the family at all. None of us do. We have the shittiest family in the world.
I know.
Period, point blank. But you're not the only one there for Jace. I do so much for him, and I will argue with you about that because I have, since I've been old enough and had my own place, done as much as I can for him.
And during that same live stream, Abby can be heard saying that she's going to off herself.
Hey, I have to get off now. Thanks, Mom. Thanks. Glad I went on here for you. I'm gonna fuck myself. I'm saying this publicly live. Goodbye.
Okay, I gotta call Pap. He's gonna beat up Abby.
And honestly, hearing that breaks my heart because on some level I can feel what she's going through. I've experienced some of the things that is going on here, and it can feel very isolating. It feels like you don't have any love, you know, like you're having to carry the world on your shoulders and no one is there to help. But there is people you can call, there's places you can go to. So please never give up. Always try to just reach out, have somebody listen to your story, and allow yourself to feel that love that people are wanting to give you, because there's a lot of nice people out there that do want to genuinely help. You just got to look for them. And despite Lisa's selfish and uncaring motherly behavior, Abby seems to still care and wants Lisa to take care of herself, where Abby can be heard during a phone call with Lisa concerned about her addiction.
You're breathing really, really heavy and it's concerning, and if you can't breathe and nobody's going to be there to be able to call the ambulance to get you help immediately. And that's worrying.
Why are you watching my live?
Yeah, whenever I can. I haven't been catching them live, but I've been seeing clips and stuff, and it's just, I don't want you getting something that has like fentanyl or something, and you not knowing, and then just thinking it's strong, and then something happens, and nobody's there.
But what would I get that had fentanyl in it, though, honey?
The could literally have fentanyl. Like, they make it in powder form. Like, people do stuff, so you just need to watch out.
I'm not smoking crack, baby. I'm just sitting here by myself. But I didn't know what your message meant, okay?
Well, that's what I meant. It's just, I know we're very roundabout and you're trying to like ignore it and do stuff to not focus, but just don't let it end up killing you, and then you leave all of us in jail forever.
You can't. I'm not smoking, but I don't think you can even die from smoking that. I've never heard it, but it doesn't matter.
Can't, but I'm saying if you can't breathe, or like if you get something with fentanyl, like you don't know that Justin dude likes to beat you, so maybe he wants to fucking give you fentanyl one time on purpose, and then that's literally the hit that kills you. Like, you just gotta watch out and realize that, like, they're not your friend, they just want your money and don't care.
Well, the only thing I have is my K-pins, and they're from the pharmacy, so they won't have anything in it, so no worries, okay?
Alright.
Alright, love you.
Alright, I love you, bye.
Bye.
Situations like this are always the worst, because when you talk to people that have these addictions, it's really hard to get through to them, and for whatever reason they always think that they can just perfectly lie and get away with everything. They don't think that people are thinking that they're lying. They just think that they can just say this and everybody believes them. And I don't know the science behind this stuff. I'm sure a lot of you do. But from my perspective, it creates this illusion of supreme confidence, and they feel like they can just say anything and anybody will believe them no matter what, even though visibly you can see that clearly they are not sober, but the stuff they're taking has altered the reality to make it seem like that they are sober. One person would leave a comment saying, "Oh my God, that's so sad if her daughter feels this way and is that scared and worried, and this doesn't make her go to rehab. I don't think anything will. That breaks my heart for Abby and Jace." She's pushed her children to the point to where they're never going to have a normal life, and you can't expect love or care from your children who never received it. But the fact that Abby is reaching out still and still showing a little bit of love and that she cares, I think that shows good character on her part. But it is important to be careful in these situations, because if you don't set boundaries, it can easily, disrupt your life and create a toxic life for yourself. Even though that is extremely hard to do, especially when it comes to parents, because you want your parents' love. That's just natural.
Well, you never get on here and tell them how much I've done for you, or just all of it, Abby.
Because why do I need to get on here and say those things? That's what you don't understand, is there could be lives like that. There could be lives where we just talk and do things like that. But every time you get on here or it does something, it becomes a big thing. It's either like you're on there crying, begging for money, or it's like there's like 37 people in box and it's fucking Lisa intervention time. We could get on and just be like at the park, chilling, talking, doing things, but no, it's always one or the other, and it's a rinse and repeat cycle, like I said.
Now let's talk about animal neglect. Lisa had a dog named Shadow who was taken away by animal welfare after multiple complaint calls to authorities from viewers. The dog was severely malnourished and had overgrown nails. Lisa would go on live stream one day and say that the dog was deemed unadoptable because of its aggression.
I never told anybody he was put down. I've been saying from the beginning, he never was even on the table to be put down. I don't even know where that. Asking about Shadow, that he's going to a rescue, that he is unadoptable. And because he's aggressive, which he is aggressive. If he don't know you, he's a little chihuahua. He's scared. He's a little dog. You know what I mean? So they said that he can get aggressive. So he's unadoptable. And to tell you guys that, there's other animals down there that need to be adopted. And here's this B's words, right? The other dogs may have not been owned by an internet sensation, but they're just as good nonetheless.
And she would continue to solicit money for Shadow even after he was taken away. And luckily, he was adopted, with one person on Reddit posting it's official Shadow was adopted. What we call foster fell, when the foster becomes the adopter in the rescue community, it just happened. It's what we all prayed for, and our prayers were answered. Y'all have been so supportive, and for that, I'm forever grateful. The TikTok streets are wild, and the hate and jealousy are so incredibly real over a 12-year-old dog. Please continue to follow this new chapter of his life. His TikTok handle is Shadow Talk. Again, thank you all for the love and kind words. And here's a video of the person that adopted Shadow. As you can see, Shadow's in good condition. Cute little thing. And this is Shadow's official TikTok as well, if you want to go check that out. And also here's a live stream of the person that adopted Shadow, and she has Shadow in her lap.
Yeah, and and I was very much an outsider in all of this. When we offered to help when Long Way Home pulled him to safety and OG got him to safety, they needed a place to just house him temporarily so we could kind of, figure out a next step. So I jumped on board, not even knowing his story. And, after learning his story, in God, just those few couple of days that he was here, he's so lucky that he made it out.
But this guy's so serious that the people that owned the dog, I guess it was the local shelter, local dog authorities, made a video addressing the situation as well, talking to Lisa.
This will be my one and only time that I make this public statement. Shadow, it belongs to us. Shadow is our dog. Miss Richard, if you collect any more funds for Shadow, I will press charges for theft by deception, and it will be enhanced because it's theft by deception of a nonprofit. The choice is yours. Again, Miss Richard, if you continue to collect donations under Shadow's name, or you lead people on that you need donations for Shadow, I will press charges.
And she also had a cat, but luckily it was removed from the house as well. Former moderator of Lisa would come forward and say that she earned $50 to $100 per live session, and also accused Lisa's mom, who we don't really see much of, being complicit in all of this.
How your mom is in on you scamming the internet. You might want to leave me alone and stop making threats. You can call me a whale. Okay. I would be a size 2 if I did $100 worth a rack a day too. It's crazy though. $100 a day, but you couldn't get your son anything for Christmas. Oh, okay. First you said you didn't get anything. As you were saying, 2 people had tried to send. At that moment, you had already made $40. She ended that live yesterday with $64. From what she told me, she makes anywhere from $50 to $150 a live. While she's saying no one is sending, every single time, people are sending.
Till this day, Lisa continues to make TikTok accounts that get banned, and she's recently moved to Discord, where she continues begging there as well. She still lives with her father, and Abby lives there as well, and there has been no improvement in behavior despite multiple interventions. She seems to still be becoming increasingly incoherent. She seems to still be becoming increasingly more incoherent during live streams. So if you come across Lisa on TikTok, please be aware that this is a scam. Do not send her money and do not support what she is doing to herself. Be sure to let me know in the comments down below what you think about all of this. It's crazy, very similar to the video I did recently, which if you haven't seen that one, go check it out. It's right here. And with that said, I will see you in the next video.